This is Ben Weinman.
This is Billy Rymer.
From the Dillinger Escape Plan. You're watching AU Review.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. I believe it's your third time touring with Soundwave?
It is.
Yes.
This is our third Soundwave.
Does it kind of feel like some people have described it as summer camp?
Yeah, it's great. We're starting to know the venues and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know exactly where to go. I know where catering is. It's pretty cool. But we enjoy it. It's always fun. It seems like, we've done it, and then you take a year off, and then we've done it again, then take a year. So you start to run into a lot of the same bands. Like, the first time we did it, Alice in Chains was on it. So we saw those guys again, and a couple other bands that we've seen, so.
Yeah. Mastodon, we did it with Mastodon.
Mastodon was on it last time we did it as well, so.
Finch is back. That's cool. But yeah, it's the type of thing where, it's just one of the best organized festivals, and it's almost a luxury to have a nice hotel every night and a guaranteed shower. And
we're usually on the road in the States, like playing 20 nights in a row or something, just traveling constantly. So it's nice to lay back a little bit and rock out.
Yeah, it doesn't even feel like work.
And you get a bit of time off as well. There aren't shows every night.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little tighter schedule this time than usual, but me and him particularly are doing a bunch of like clinics and things like that on our days off. So.
Oh, cool. Do you normally do that when you come to Australia, or is that a first?
He does a lot of drum clinics, but I'm doing some like kind of more music business, things like that. So talking to kids about what it's like to make a living as an artist, So I love talking about that stuff, and I love educating the kids, taking them to church. You know what I'm saying?
Well, in terms of the festival itself, how have audiences received you this time? How are they treating you?
Well, we've only played one show so far in Brisbane, and it went over very well. And I think we did pretty well, considering most of us haven't even seen each other for 3 months.
I thought that the rehearsal on stage last night was an absolute success.
We did all right. We shook the rust
for the rest of the tour, and a lot of people were able to watch our rehearsal. So
yeah, basically,
it was a great dress rehearsal.
Killing two birds with one stone. That's not
absolutely.
bad. Getting paid to come to Australia and do your rehearsal live on stage.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, we're not one of those bands that all live in the same town.
We're not one of those professional bands that actually practice.
How have over the years you worked out ways to translate your live show onto the record, or have you always kept the two separate?
Well, there's two kind of situations. The one where we write a song and I'm like, man, I couldn't picture playing this live. It's too crazy. It's too much going on. I just don't know how we pull it off. And then eventually we just do. We pull it off and it feels natural. And then there's the songs like the ones off this new record, which immediately feel like they're going to be live songs as soon as we write them. And, the songs we've introduced into the set have just felt so natural. I don't know if when we were writing subconsciously, we were like trying to write for songs that would feel good live, but this record definitely has that.
I mean, plus, in the writing phase of the records, I mean, we play the songs so many times, so is that you're practically rehearsing to play it live before you even record it.
Yeah, and then when we record, we don't really use any studio tricks. We really play everything, and we're very meticulous. So by the time we get out of there, it's like boot camp. You're just a machine, So we're typically ready to bring it to the stage.
And that's why you can take 3 months off and get back on stage and still bring it.
It's kind of impressive, actually. I have to say, if I do say so myself, we did pretty good last night because we don't even see each other.
Yeah.
That
riding a bike, like riding a bike.
And from here, does this kick off another touring cycle for you?
Yeah, when we get back to the States, we're gonna gear up to leave for the month of April for a U.S. headline tour.
And that takes you through a couple of months.
We're doing April
into
May in U.S. Then we're in the early summer, in the Europe summer. We're going to be doing some festivals like Download and things like that. And so that'll take us into July, August, and we'll see what's next.
So this is really kicking off the year for you.
This kind of is actually.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually.
That was the first show of the year, wasn't it? Oh, I didn't. What's funny? I didn't realize it until you said it. Yeah, that was the first show of this year.
Yeah.
There you go. And then you keep touring, and do you get time to write? In those periods as well, or?
Well, we actually wrote a new song a couple weeks ago, and we recorded it, and we're gonna put it out like on a 7-inch or something for this tour coming up, kind of like a special limited thing. And then we haven't done something like that in many, many years. So it's exciting to just say, let's just, you know, our record's out, it's doing cool, but like let's just throw a new song out there. So maybe we'll do a little more of that.
Something for Record Store Day.
Yeah, I think we're gonna put that out for Record Store Day as well.
nice.
Yeah, so that works.